All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostle of great millstone, our teachers, and salutations to the Akim, and teaching the truth of the folk on the earth and showing sincerity, risking their life to do so, man, and the hope for elect. Hey, it's a quick lesson. Basically, I woke up this morning and all I can hear is Babylon is falling. That's all I was hearing. It's like an angel kept whispering in my ear and it was saying that America is through. There's no coming back for America, man. And I can only I can say, man, with this government shutdown, hey, holla y'all. Hey, this the time that Jake should start being rejoicing, man, because it's the downfall of the so-called white man Esau Edom, his kingdom, and all these other nations is going to be under suggestion to under Yahweh Shai, man. We finna have a kingdom, an everlasting kingdom, and righteousness, man. And there's nothing that the so-called white man can do because I watched Pastor Taha video and he was going into different articles um, about a kingdom divided against itself cannot stand. And one of the articles was saying that things that America could do so that it can come back. Like it was an article that he read that if Trump do this, America can will come back. But no, that's not true, man. It's just like in your household. Say if you always arguing with your woman, when things get done, no. If y'all don't agree, let's get that, man. Let's get that in Amos. And then we gonna get into these scriptures, man. Because all this is prophecy, man. This the Lord works. The Lord is stirring up and bringing in and ushering, well, we ushering in the kingdom of heaven. So our Lord to come back and deliver us, man. It's Amos 3:3. Can two walk together except they be agreed, man? So if we not walking together, or if we can't agree on something, we can't walk together, and that's what you're starting to see in the government, man. They can't agree on certain things, and ultimately it's going to destroy this place. And ultimately, it's all prophecy, man. Because people really believe that America is going to go on forever. People really believe that America can bounce back. There's no more bouncing back for America, man. We at the end of these things, man. The Lord said that He would give us signs, knowing that we was in the last days, man. And what's some of those signs? It said that we will have rumor of wars, Satan be cast out of Satan, so the house shall fall, earthquakes, diverse tempests, fires, uprises, and you see that on a mass scale, especially with this government shutdown, man, because it's a hot topic, and it might get put back. They might they might reopen it, but they might not. And if they don't, we hope they don't, man, because it's all going according to prophecy. Even if they did, it's all upon the Lord will. It's just going to go into the next phase, man. Because America's on a decline, man. And pretty soon, all you Americans is going to be the target, man. Because the so-called white man at least have an agenda. And that's to start to usher in the New World Order, man. But let's get some scriptures. I talk too much. And let's prove those things, man. This Jeremiah 50. Is it 50? Was it 51? Yes, it's 51. It say, uh, Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hands that made all the earth drunken. The nations had drunk of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad, man. And for so long, hey, America, because America is AKA Babylon, man. Hey, been that golden city that the Lord had chosen, man, to be that whooping stick for the nation of Israel, man. And he deceived the whole world, man. Everybody is on a petrodollar. Every country, man, is using the petrodollar. But here is 2019. A lot of countries is weaning off. Look it up, man. Russia, China, India, Iran, Iraq, Turkey, South Africa, Venezuela. All these countries is what? Weaning off the dollar, man. So guess what? Same thing you got in the business, man. If you don't have no product or nobody using your product, what happened to that business? It collapsed. It collapsed slowly but surely, man. It be on a decline. Just like the covering cast over all these people, man. And these jobs, man. After so long, if you don't bring in the same amount of money, if people don't spend on the corporations, hey, guess what? Surely but surely, they're going to start laying off people, what you see on a mass scale. And then what? That business shut down because people is not shopping. People don't have money to accentuate this business, man. That's the same thing that's happening to Babylon, man. People is broke out here, man. People are struggling. People is stressed out, man. And there's nothing coming back. So all these other nations is mad at Babylon, man. That's why you're starting to see all these other nations come against her, man. They not with America no more, man. Verse 8, it say, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her take her bounds for her pain, if it be she might be healed. But no, it's going to tell you with the next verse, man. It say, verse 9, we will have healed Babylon, but she is not healed, man. So there's nothing coming back for America, man. America is through on a mass scale, man. And it's just the surface of it, man. Because the other nations is not backing off. China is not backing off. Especially not with these terrorists. I just read an article the other day that they not really agreeing. So if they don't come up with a plan by March 1st, hey, Trump gonna beat Trump and put more terrorists on China, man. He haven't took these terrorists off of these other countries, man. So guess what? Hey, it's just gonna be, America's just on a decline, man. It's nothing coming back, man. And ultimately, this government shutdown is just gonna uprise the people to bring in martial law, to bring in that chaos, and then bring in that one event that the apostles been saying for so long, and usher in the mark of the beast, man, the microchip, man, which you Negroes and Latinos and Native Americans shouldn't take, man, or you will get destroyed. Read Revelations 13, man. But let's finish this. Jeremiah 51:9. We had healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone to their own country. And that's what you see. These other nations is leaving Babylon, man. And going back home. Hey, China and Russia been calling they people home for years now, man. They say, for her judgment reaching to the heaven and is lifted up even to the skies, man. And that's why when you get Amos 9 and 8, it says, behold, the eyes of the Lord of Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom. Because all in America, it promote homosexuality, bestiality, none but wickedness, man. They turn righteousness to wickedness. Wickedness, man. They say, upon a sinful kingdom, and I would destroy it from off the face of the earth, saying that I would not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said the Lord. So the Lord is going to deliver the nation, the elect of Jacob, and destroy this whore, man. There's nothing America can do. This Revelations 18 and verse 1. It said, after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was likened with her glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is falling, it is falling, and because the habitants of devils, and the whole of every foul bird, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird, man. So, guess what? America is going down. Hey, this whore is not in power no more, man. It was an article that came out. I'm going to put it in the description box that America, Slovakia, that China next year, 2020, could be the next superpower, man. And about 2030, India could be over America. Next, running with China, man. And you can see that this thing is close. America is through, man. Verse 3, it say, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. And the merchants of the city are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacy, man. And all these other nations have got rich off this whore, and now they coming against this whore, man. Verse 4, and I heard with a known voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that you be not partaken of her sins, and that you receive not of her plagues, man. Because Babylon will be destroyed, man. These other nations will shoot missiles and arrows, like the scriptures say, on this whore, man. Verse 5, for her sins have reached into heaven, and Yahweh have remembered her iniquities. And that's what it is, man. The Lord is tired of the so-called kingdom, and utterly is going to destroy it off the face of the earth, man. And there's nothing that Donald Trump can do. It's nothing that none of these people can do, man. Because it was already ordained from the Lord that these things was going to happen, man. It's through, man. It's Revelations 14 and 8. It said, and there followed another angel saying, Babylon is falling. It's falling, that great city. And Babylon been so great for a very long time. America been in superpower for a very long time. You already got so much debt. How you get born in a society with debt? You haven't even did anything, and you born in a society with debt. And it's already a stock market bubble. It's a housing bubble. It's a car bubble. America is through. They already said that in 2019, so many cars, it's not even going to come back into stock. Workers is losing their jobs. It's the worst it's ever. It's finna get the worst it's ever been, man. It's starting to look like the Great Depression, man. Because 80% of Americans, you can look this up, man. 80% of Americans is living paycheck to paycheck. And with this government shutdown, it's going to make it even harder, man. Because, of course, we know 60% of so-called white people, Esau Edom, is on Section 8 and all these government assistance. But who else on them? The nigger woman, man. They finally finna see what the nature of the so-called white man. He's done with you, man. And Holloway, y'all, man. It say, verse 8, and there followed another angel saying, Babylon is falling, that great city, because she made all the nations drink of the wine of her wrath and her fornication. Right? Verse 9, and the third angel followed them and saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without measure in the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angel, in the presence of the Lamb, man. Because that's the whole point of bringing Babylon down, man. For so long to get all these people to get onto the government and cut the plug on them, man. You don't have to. I believe a Rockefeller said that you don't have to force someone to do anything. You just starve them out, which is the same thing, because you've given these people no choice but to what? Accept the chip, man. So if you take this chip, you're going to get destroyed. Right along with this place, man. America, man. There's nothing you can do. Let's get this last scripture in Isaiah proving the same thing, man. Because the Lord is repetition, man. He said it in the Old Testament and he said it in the New Testament, man. Ain't no getting around this, man. The prophets of old prophesied against what? Against many kingdoms, about war, which we wanted to World War III, about pestilence and evil times, man. And that's what's coming to America, man, on a mass scale. This Isaiah 21. If I remember where it was at. And 9, it say, and behold, here come a chariot of men with a couple of horsemen. And he answered and said, Babylon is falling, falling, and all the graven images of her gods have been broken into the ground. And when the Lord come back, and that's what's going to happen, man. He's going to bring all these false idols that these people worship and smash it to the ground, man. Just like, I believe, in Maccabees, man, when we came from under Antiochus, I believe, don't quote me on that, what did Julia Maccabees do? He smashed all them idols, man. So our people won't worship those things, man. And that's what's going to happen, man. These false idols, all this atrocity that our people been into wickedness, man, is going to be brought down to naught, just like Babylon, man. So with that, I want to give all praise and the glory to Yahweh, Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba Hashem, Wakakadash. Double honors to the apostle and great millstone, our teachers, and salutations to the Akim that teaching the truth of the folk on the earth and true society, man. Hey, I hope this lesson was edified, and until next time, Shalom, man.